Hey everybody, welcome back to the Tech Anomaly channel. So this is part 2 of the mini Doge burn that I pushed out back in October. And I want to give everybody a quick update on how that whole entire process went. As you can see in this video, as I'm watching the video I recorded back in October, you can see the connector was it wasn't slightly, it was pretty much burnt up. And so after around 2 months or so of working with not only GOLDSHELL, but with, the logistics of getting it shipped from China over back to the United States, it took about 2 months to get it back. And I have nothing but good things to say about GOLDSHELL. Their customer service is great, fantastic. And I was working with a member named John. At least that's what he had told me his name was. Here it is, John from GOLDSHELL. I started emailing him back in October, and I got this back just about 5 days ago. I got this miner back. And I just want to give you guys a quick update, like I said. So I'll show you everything from the box that it came in and to where it's currently sitting at, and what the firmware looks like as far as this firmware compared to the previous model Doges that I have. And just a heads up, like, this model is nothing different than the previous models I've received. So before we jump to the next part of this video, if you haven't done so, I'd greatly appreciate it if you subscribe to this channel and smash that like button. It helps out the YouTube algorithm, gets folks informed and educated on what's going on in the crypto world. And that's the whole purpose and intent of my channel, is to educate everybody, not just a select few, but everybody, on what cryptocurrency is doing and what we can do as if we're looking at investments or we're wanting to dive into the crypto world. So again, let's go ahead and jump on and to see what the let's see what the box looked like when it came in a few days ago.
All right, everybody. So I got the box in, received it about a week ago, and this box definitely is not in the best shape, but there's definitely a lot of packaging tape all over it. I did rip off the shipping label, but other than that, I mean, this is the condition I got the box in. I have received, a couple different miners from them, and they appear to be in a little better, different shape. This one looks like it was a return from somebody in New Jersey. Anyhow, so just wanted to give you guys a quick update, show you what the box looks like, and then I'll go to the miner so you can see what those are looking like now.
All right, so here is my little mini Doge mining farm. Believe this bad boy right here is the one that just came in. Yeah, that's the one that just came in. There are no issues with it. I've had it running for a week now. The biggest thing that you have to wait for is just the international shipping. But overall, though, I mean, it's been running pretty good. As you can see, I got my little metal cart. It's got the power supplies on there. A little bit spaced out because of the heat. And then they're all connected into a line conditioner or a little battery UPS. And then I have my TP-Link repeater. So what this is doing, this is basically taking that wireless signal and then turning it into a physical connection for these miners, because none of them come with a wireless NIC. Although I have seen some with the wireless NIC. I don't know how people are going about doing that, if that's something they're ordering directly from GOLDSHELL or what. But yeah, this one's definitely the cleaner one. So it's the newer one. You can see a little dust build up around the grill. But yeah, it's been working great for about a week now. And let's hope that it continues to do so. So I'll go ahead and go to the firmware next. All right, so again, if you go to find.goldshell.com from your home network, this will populate with all the different GOLDSHELL mini Doges on that network, so you can see all the different IP addresses associated to the ones that I have had or have on my network. So this is the one that I recently just attached to my network, so this is the IP address associated with it. And if you click on it, this is what it looks like. So just a quick notice is that the firmware version is 2.1.2 in comparison to the older ones that I have that are running 2.0.2. So just a little minor firmware version there. And then the hardware version is 10.10.SA. And this one is also 10.10.SA. So no change in the firmware. Or I'm sorry, in the hardware version whatsoever. And if you take a look at the mining status of this particular new Doge miner that I got, it's running about 186 mega hash, and a little bit of hardware error and a slight little bit of reject rate going on. But for the most part, I mean, it's been doing fairly well. As you can see, it's been online for 5 days, 12 hours, so almost 6 days. Pretty cool little interface. You could see everything in here. I was actually looking to see if you could change the algorithm settings. I don't recall seeing that on previous models, but that would be super totally awesome if you could go in there and say, you know what, I don't want to mine script anymore. I want to mine maybe Bitcoin or Ethereum or anything like that. But nope, this one's set. It's fixed because the hardware, of course. And then if you go into the system, one thing that I saw right here is it's got Wi-Fi settings. So going back to what I said earlier, so maybe some of the GOLDSHELL products do have the Wi-Fi adapter attached to the miner. I haven't seen any personally, but I mean, I've seen some on some YouTube channels and whatnot, but I haven't personally owned any. So I'm curious as to see what GOLDSHELL mining devices out there exist with the built-in wireless NIC. So if you know, please leave a comment below and point me to the right direction, because I'd really like to take a look at that. And so if you continue to scroll down, you can update your firmware, you can restart the miner and do a factory reset. So let's move on over to F2 pool, and we can kind of take a look. So just a heads up, so this is what I'm mining, but I have more than those 3 MINI-DOGE miners. I actually have an L3 Plus Bitmain miner in my garage, so it is pumping out a little bit more. So if you go to my workers, you can see in here I have a total of 4 different miners. It goes 1, 3, 4, and 5. That's because number 2 miner was the one that died, and that's what shows up in here is dead. But yeah, I have a total of 4 miners, and you can see the MINI-DOGE miners are roughly about 180 mega hash within the last 24 hours. That's miner number 1, miner number 4, and miner number 5. And then the L3 Plus is right here, which is pushing out about 500 meg a hash per second. And so total, we're mining around a little over a gig a day. So going back to the revenue, just to kind of give everybody a heads up or some knowledge as to what I'm actually producing. So I'm getting around 0.022 Litecoin a day, and since this is meeting that threshold, the threshold for F2 pool is 0.020. It is getting paid out daily now. As you can see, 4, 5, 6, 7 is being paid out daily, whereas in the past I was getting paid out every other day. But now I'm getting paid daily. And then if you look at Doge, roughly within the past 5 days, about 41 here, 38, almost 39, 37, 42, 41 almost. On average, I'm getting around 40 Doge a day, and the threshold for Doge payout is 40 with F2 pool. So anyhow, wanted to give everybody a quick update. GOLDSHELL was fantastic. Again, the biggest hurdle was the logistics of getting it shipped from China back to the United States. But if you stick it through and you coordinate with them and you provide them all the information they want, they will get back to you. I do have to mention, though, I had to pay for the shipping going back to China. And so from the United States to China, I think I spent about $130, I'm sorry, about $80 shipping it back. I think $130, $150 is what DHL wanted to charge me. And then FedEx was like $180. So if you are going to ship back to China, definitely go through the United States Postal Service. The only issue with shipping with the United States Postal Service, though, is that they will ship from your door to the Postal Service for China, whoever that servicing agency is. But it won't provide you any tracking or guarantee after that. So basically, if it gets to the Postal Service over in China, that's pretty much a guaranteed, that's what they'll guarantee up to. And then after that, if it gets lost, you're pretty much on your own. But for me, it worked out. I think, like I said, I paid around $60-something, $70, I think, to ship from the United States back to China. I'd have to pull the receipts to take a look because it was around 60 days ago. But overall, like I said, the overall working with GOLDSHELL, working with John, it was fantastic. No issues whatsoever. So thank you, GOLDSHELL, if you're listening to this. I did ask for a Voscoin model edition. I already have one. So Voscoin, if you're listening to this, why don't you give your homeboys over, give your boys a call over there at GOLDSHELL and tell them to hook me up. But anyhow, thanks very much, everybody, for watching and tuning in and staying up to date with everything crypto. And I'll continue to push out any updates that I got from my GOLDSHELL miners and to the community regarding all these different coins that are going on out there. So until next time, thank you guys very much. Peace.